The Dardanians, while primarily recognized for their military prowess and robust fortresses, were also exceptional traders. Their geographical position in the Central Balkans, at the crossroads of significant trade routes, allowed them to interact with neighboring civilizations, such as the Greeks, Thracians, and Illyrians. Hit subscribe, and you might just unlock a secret about this channel. This connectivity positioned them as intermediaries in the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. The Dardanians were renowned for their ability to navigate and control trade networks. They had a deep understanding of market demands and supply chains, enabling them to thrive economically. Their expertise was not limited to local trade. They engaged in long-distance commerce, exchanging goods like precious metals, livestock, and agricultural produce with other cultures. This activity made them indispensable partners, and at times, formidable competitors in the ancient economy. Their trading prowess extended to their diplomatic relationships. Trade agreements often accompanied alliances or treaties, ensuring mutual benefits for the Dardanians and their partners. This dual approach of economic and political engagement strengthened their regional influence and secured their position in the Balkan trade networks. However, trade was not merely a means of economic sustenance for the Dardanians. It was also a tool for cultural exchange. As merchants traveled between regions, they brought back new ideas, technologies, and cultural practices, enriching Dardanian society. Subscribing is free, but it might just make you 10% cooler. This dynamic interplay of trade and culture helped the Dardanians maintain their relevance in a competitive and ever-changing ancient world. One of the primary reasons for the Dardanians' trading success was their access to abundant natural resources. Their territories were rich in minerals, including silver, gold, and iron, which were highly valued in the ancient world. These resources formed the backbone of their economy and were among the most sought-after commodities in their trade networks. The silver mines near Dardanians, for instance, were a significant source of wealth for the Dardanians. The extracted silver was not only used for creating currency, but also for crafting ornaments and ceremonial items that were traded with neighboring cultures. This wealth enabled the Dardanians to acquire goods they lacked, such as luxury items from the Mediterranean or advanced tools and weapons from the north. In addition to minerals, the Dardanians were known for their high-quality livestock, including horses and cattle. Their fertile lands supported extensive agriculture, producing grains and other staples that were essential for trade. These agricultural goods supplemented their mineral wealth, ensuring a diverse range of tradable commodities. The Dardanians' ability to harness their natural resources effectively demonstrated their organizational skills and economic foresight. By managing these resources wisely, they not only sustained their own population, but also established themselves as key players in the regional economy. This strategic use of resources laid the foundation for their trading dominance. The success of Dardanian trade was largely due to their strategic location along critical trade routes. Their territory served as a bridge between the northern and southern Balkans, connecting regions with diverse resources and cultures. This positioning allowed the Dardanians to control the flow of goods, making them essential intermediaries in regional commerce. One of the most significant trade routes that passed through Dardanian lands connected the Adriatic coast to the Danube basin. This route facilitated the exchange of Mediterranean goods, such as olive oil, wine, and pottery, with northern products like amber, furs, and iron. The Dardanians played a crucial role in ensuring the smooth operation of this trade corridor, benefiting from tolls and taxes levied on passing merchants. Their fortresses, strategically located near key trade paths, further enhanced their economic influence. These strongholds acted as secure hubs where goods could be stored, traded, and redistributed. Merchants traveling through Dardanian territories often relied on these fortresses for protection and logistical support, solidifying the Dardanians' reputation as reliable trading partners. The control of trade routes also had political implications. By regulating access to these vital pathways, the Dardanians could negotiate favorable terms with neighboring states and tribes. This control not only boosted their economy, but also strengthened their geopolitical position in the Balkans. The variety of goods traded by the Dardanians reflected the diversity of their economy and their extensive trade networks. Their primary exports included precious metals like silver and gold, which were highly valued by neighboring civilizations. These metals were often used to produce coins and luxury items, ensuring their widespread demand. In addition to metals, the Dardanians were known for their high-quality iron tools and weapons. These items were particularly sought after by their neighbors, who lacked the Dardanians' expertise in metallurgy. The production of such goods demonstrated the Dardanians' advanced technological capabilities and contributed significantly to their trading success. Agricultural products also featured prominently in Dardanian trade. Grains, honey, and livestock were staple exports, supporting the food demands of less fertile regions. Horses bred in Dardanian territories were especially prized for their strength and endurance, making them valuable commodities in both trade and warfare. Luxury items, such as intricately crafted jewelry and pottery, showcased the artistic talents of the Dardanians. These goods were not only traded, but also served as symbols of cultural exchange, introducing Dardanian craftsmanship to wider audiences. The diversity and quality of their trade goods underscored the economic sophistication of the Dardanian people. The Dardanians maintained active trading relationships with a variety of neighboring civilizations, each contributing to their economic prosperity and cultural exchange. Their interactions with the Greeks, for instance, were particularly influential. Greek merchants sought Dardanian metals and livestock, offering fine pottery, olive oil, and wine in return. These exchanges exposed the Dardanians to Greek art and ideas, leaving a lasting impact on their culture. Trade with the Illyrians was also significant, as their proximity facilitated frequent exchanges of goods and resources. The Illyrians, known for their seafaring capabilities, often traded maritime goods with the Dardanians, including fish, salt, and crafted items. This relationship was mutually beneficial, as it allowed both groups to access goods that were otherwise scarce in their respective territories. The Thracians were another key trading partner, sharing cultural and economic ties with the Dardanians. The Thracians valued Dardanian iron weapons and agricultural products, while offering their own unique items, such as finely crafted ornaments and textiles. This partnership strengthened the economic networks of both groups and reinforced their shared cultural heritage. In addition to these close neighbors, the Dardanians occasionally engaged in long-distance trade with more distant civilizations. Roman traders, attracted by the wealth of the region, often sought Dardanian goods, laying the groundwork for future political interactions. These diverse trading relationships underscored the Dardanians' adaptability and their ability to thrive in a competitive economic environment. Within Dardanian territories, certain locations emerged as prominent trading hubs and marketplaces. These centers were often situated near fortresses, where security and infrastructure supported economic activity. Merchants and craftsmen gathered in these hubs to exchange goods, fostering a vibrant and dynamic economic environment. The marketplaces were bustling with activity, offering a wide range of goods. Local artisans showcased their metalwork, pottery, and textiles, while farmers and herders brought livestock, grains, and dairy products to sell. Imported goods from Greece, Thrace, and Rome added to the variety, making these markets lively centers of commerce and culture. Seasonal fairs were another important feature of Dardanian trade. These events attracted merchants from far and wide, creating opportunities for large-scale transactions and the exchange of rare items. The fairs were also social gatherings where people from different regions could interact, share news, and form alliances. These trading hubs were more than economic centers. They were also venues for cultural exchange and innovation. Ideas, languages, and traditions converged in these spaces, enriching the Dardanian way of life. The marketplaces reflected the Dardanians' openness to external influences and their commitment to fostering prosperity through commerce. Despite their trading success, the Dardanians faced numerous challenges in maintaining their economic networks. Geopolitical tensions often disrupted trade routes, as rival tribes and neighboring states sought to control these vital pathways. Conflicts with powerful entities, like Macedon or Rome, occasionally hampered commerce, forcing the Dardanians to adapt their strategies. Natural barriers, such as rugged terrain and harsh weather, also posed significant obstacles. Transporting goods across mountainous regions required advanced logistical planning and sturdy pack animals, which added to the cost and complexity of trade. However, the Dardanians' expertise in navigating their environment enabled them to overcome many of these difficulties. Internal disputes among Dardanian tribes sometimes created additional hurdles. Competition for control of trade routes or resources could lead to conflicts, weakening their collective trading power. However, these disputes were often resolved through negotiation or alliances, ensuring the continuity of trade. Despite these challenges, the Dardanians' resilience and adaptability allowed them to sustain their economic networks. Their ability to overcome obstacles and maintain prosperity highlighted their resourcefulness and determination in a competitive and unpredictable ancient world. The trading achievements of the Dardanians left a lasting legacy in the Balkans and beyond. Their strategic role in ancient trade networks contributed to the economic and cultural development of the region, influencing neighboring civilizations and shaping the history of the Balkans. Dardanian trade not only enriched their own society, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and technologies. Their interactions with Greeks, Thracians, and Romans introduced new tools, artistic styles, and agricultural practices to their territory, leaving a cultural imprint that persisted for centuries. The economic structures established by the Dardanians also served as a foundation for future developments. Many of their trade hubs continued to thrive under Roman rule, evolving into key cities and administrative centers. The skills and knowledge they cultivated in commerce and resource management became integral to the region's prosperity. The Dardanians' legacy as traders is a testament to their ingenuity and adaptability. Their ability to navigate complex economic landscapes and build enduring networks underscores their significance in ancient history. Through their trade, they not only secured their own place in history, but also contributed to the broader narrative of human connectivity and innovation.